You know what? I love the Friday wrap.
It's so great.
Yeah, and I especially love the Friday wrap when we're outdoors with this beauty
Enjoying.
what's behind us, Niagara Falls. And that's, of course, where the Pete Reed Show is based. And today we've got Jody LaRoche, who is the Executive Director of the Tourism Partnership of Niagara. Welcome. Thank you for coming by today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, nobody knows more than Jody about Niagara. And we're going to get into the initiative that we've got going. But first, let's talk a little bit about Niagara and how great it is.
Sure. We believe Niagara is one of the best destinations in the world for leisure and for business travel. The region offers so much to see and do, right from the Gateway, which is 20 Valley and the wineries in 20 Valley.
Gorgeous.
Through St. Catharines, Niagara-on-the-Lake, Niagara Falls, and the South Coast, which goes along the shores of Lake Erie. So we've got 2 lakes and a river. We have 85 wineries, and of course, the big waterfall behind us, which everybody, of course, knows about that.
I think we've been to every winery, or almost.
Yeah, we
We support.
Yes, I know.
We support.
You never get tired of going to the wineries,
Oh, no.
right?
Now, there's something else that you were talking about just before we went to air here, and that was the that big thing that's cut between Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. Now, that's something amazing, right?
Absolutely. The falls really is the rock bed of why the entire region exists. From a geological perspective, it's why all the wineries are here.
Of course.
You know, it's why the Niagara River is here. The 2 lakes and the river and the falls, the water is very predominant in everything we do in the region.
Now, if we look between Lake Erie and Ontario, there's also a man-made wonder as well that goes the entire.
Oh, I know where you're
27
going.
So many say the claim is that it's the greatest engineering feat in the 20th century, and that's the Welland Canal that connects Lake Ontario to Lake Erie.
Well, so many people, even now, and it's been there for years, stop and get out of their cars just to watch the boats going through
Yes, and it's a destination in itself.
It is.
People who are interested in history and engineering, they make that a destination, and the museum there actually gets over 100,000 visitors a year alone.
I love when you go there, too. If you're standing at like Lock 1, for instance,
Right.
they'll hand out little booklets about the information of the locks and
Right.
to the kids, which is
Right,
fantastic.
right. And the kids, it's a great memory maker for kids
Yeah.
because they wave at the boats, and the ships, if they see them, will actually honk at them. And,
Yeah.
you know, there's nothing more awe-inspiring than seeing one of these big freighters up close and personal.
Yeah.
Now, see, as a kid, I loved it when they honked. Right?
Oh,
That was
yeah.
but I'm still into it. Right? As soon as
Yeah.
they do it, I'm like, oh, yeah. So the Tourism Partnership, explain exactly what that is, because Tourism
Right.
Niagara is the Niagara Falls
Right.
sector that actually promotes Niagara Falls only, right?
Right.
And your division?
So we are the Niagara region in its entirety, and our brand is Niagara Canada. So we market the leisure travel product of the entire region for 20 Valley, for Niagara-on-the-Lake, for Niagara Falls, St. Catharines, and Niagara's South Coast. So we present the entire region as an experiential offering as part of somebody's travel consideration. So
Now, how many people come to the region yearly?
the statistics are about 12 to 14 million come to Niagara Falls proper, and the entire region is upwards of almost 20 million people annually.
Wow.
Right.
That's crazy.
So we've talked about for ages around here the 7 wonders of the world, and we all here in Niagara Falls thought that Niagara was one
Was
of the
one
7
of them.
Yeah, and it really isn't, because there really isn't anybody that can really say what
Right.
the 7 wonders are, correct?
Right.
So anyways, there are so-called 7 wonders, and they're from the ancient times, right?
Right.
And they got some crazy stuff, pyramids and
Yeah,
this, that. But
yeah.
you've come up with a great initiative.
Exactly. So the 7 wonders of the world, it's in the vernacular all over the world, and there's no authoritative body that actually declares anything a wonder of the world. This has come up through pop culture. So it's almost an urban myth, if you will. And everyone has often thought, well, Niagara Falls must be on that list, on the 7 wonders, natural wonders versus man-made wonders,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And in many places it is on that list. But we got to thinking, how can we really position the Niagara region, so Niagara Canada, as a world-class wonder alongside all of those other wonders that everybody is familiar with. So we thought we would stake our own claim and call ourselves the 8th wonder of the world. No one can take that away from us. And so we've built an entire marketing campaign around claiming the 8th. And we're currently in market right now with it, and there's a wonderful partner engagement component to it where we've asked all of the tourism stakeholders in the Niagara region to participate, and we've handed out Claim the 8th flags, and they've got on their social... Yeah, I should have brought some. I don't have any left, actually. They're that popular. But if you go on any of our social media sites, visit Niagara Canada, you'll see all of the creative posts people are doing to try and, rally support behind the initiative. So we're just thrilled.
So it's up to us as living here in Niagara to get on the bandwagon,
right,
jump on it,
and help
create
us
it.
spread the word. We certainly have a strong media campaign supporting it. We've got videos and digital advertising out there. But the more support we can get from other people who share it across their social networks, the more reach we have to claim our stake as the 8th wonder and get people to start thinking about us as a real wonder of the world all the time.
I think it's a real coup, and I think it's a great idea, and I think it's going to take us to new places and new heights in Niagara. Jody, thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it.
Awesome.
Pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more of the Friday Wrap in just a minute.
What draws me to that mighty water as it rolls over the edge? Fascination, I'm so inspired by that never-ending descent over the waterfalls.
It's the Friday Wrap with Pete and
Oh,
Reed.
come on, we're rapping here.
We are rapping? Are we
wrapping up the
rapping?
week. Yeah, it's Friday.
Like rapping?
It's the end of
Rapping?
the week. We're rapping. Rapping.
We're rapping, all right.
We're having fun. 'Cause you know
We
what?
are.
It's so good. We're so blessed to be doing what we love.
It's
in front
great.
of the beautiful falls of Niagara. What you're seeing behind us right now is the American Falls. We have both here. We have the Canadian and the American, just in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
And we're sitting in front of the American Falls. Not
Gorgeous,
right
gorgeous.
in front of it, but.
And
pretty close.
we had Jody LaRose, who's the Executive Director of Tourism Partnership of Niagara, with us last segment. And, well, you know what? She told us a lot of great things with the Claim the 8th, which I love.
I think it's great. It's a great idea. It absolutely is.
It is.
And then if you want more information, go to visitniagaracanada.com. That's visitniagaracanada.com. And actually, don't go next week, because that's the old site. The new site's coming up the week after, and that's what
brand
they
new.
want you to see. So, and
Yeah.
they'll tell you about Claim the 8th. So who cares about being the 7th wonder of the world? When you're the 8th, you stand out there by
I think
yourself.
we're the 9th, by the way.
Yeah. I like 8 and a half. You
wonders.
said I like
8 and a half.
8 and a half. We're just a half ahead. Or behind.
Hey, you got to shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Australia, Brisbane, Australia, actually. And Marie Ireland is now one of our viewers who has other viewers coming on board. And she's got a great idea. We're going to get her on in a couple of weeks, but she's got a great idea where she has gift cards. It's called Secret something. I can't remember what it is.
Okay.
But you give out gift cards and it goes to people who don't even know where it's coming from, and it's kind of like a pay it forward thing. But we're going to talk to Marie about that. Thank you so much for watching in Australia. So
Hey, shrimp on the barbie.
yes, shrimp on the bobbies. My favorite. And of course, killer whale.
Killer whale.
Great white sharks.
Oh, great
Yeah,
whites.
great white
Yes,
sharks.
yes. I don't know if I'm going to swim in there, but
All right, so we're having a lot of fun, but then every now and then we have to take care of business.
real.
Yeah, and it's again, we're going to take it local again into Canada, into Ontario, which is the province that we live in Canada. A very, very big province, actually, probably
Yes.
almost half the size of the United States of America. That's how big it is. And we have a premier here who has a really difficult time understanding that people don't have a lot of money to be paying extra taxes, right? And so I'm going to start with the tax that really kind of made me laugh. It makes me chuckle.
Okay.
You know, they're coming to protect the young and us.
Uh-huh.
When you go to a fast food outlet, they want to put a fat tax, okay? A fat tax on pop. A fat tax. Now that in itself
Is insulting.
Yes, a fat tax. So because I happen to be big, and what if it's just my first root beer? Like I've never had a root beer before. I
just
just
wanna
happen
try
to be
it.
a little heavier, and of course I am a little heavier. I take offense to that. So
That's just nuts.
yeah. So
What else? I mean, Wynn has done a lot of things that we don't like, including taxing water. Like Nielsen's taking all the water, and they want to let
Nestle's.
them. Nestle's, sorry,
yes.
Nestle's. Sorry, Nielsen's.
Yeah.
Nestle's, yes, taking all the water from little communities.
Yeah,
Come on, that's ridiculous.
drying up wells, and this is I think it's several million liters of water.
Yeah.
For like $2
Dirt.
or $3.
Yeah, for
Are you kidding me?
$3.71, I think it was.
You want to make some money, Premier of Ontario? Then get over there and or make them pay what they're supposed to be paying.
Yeah.
Now, carbon tax, great idea, right? We all know that carbon tax is going to go and help the environment. We know that. That's exactly where that money's going, right? But there's going to be tax on that tax.
Oh, great.
HST on the carbon tax.
Great.
Great idea. So.
Oh,
anyways.
yeah.
But
We'll
anyway.
be taxed on the tax on the tax on the tax.
Yeah,
You know?
I noticed that you were social mediating about all the taxes.
Oh, it just irritates the heck out of me.
So
Really
please-
does.
Yeah, so please, you know what? Stop going in our. Find a way.
There
How
is
did it-
nothing in the pockets.
Yeah, we're empty
There's
here.
nothing.
We're definitely empty here. We're doing this for nothing, just so you know.
Have you seen there's not a lot of jobs out there? Not a lot of people have full-time jobs either. They're working on part-time jobs here.
And deciding whether the seniors are deciding whether to pay hydro bills or get medication or.
Yeah, what's more important, your life or paying a bill?
Anyways, you know what? They did it a long time ago where they only spent the money they had. So let's start doing that again and be responsible. Please.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Friday wrap, so we got to be happy.
Okay.
I'm happy now. You know why I'm happy? Because it's all out.
Stress release.
Donald Trump, of course, made a speech, and he basically buried Hillary. But he said some great things too. I still don't have a problem with
I
Trump.
can't believe she didn't get in trouble for dumping 30,000 emails. I
Leaking
can't
them?
believe that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, her husband was famous for leaking all over the place too. So I mean, what the heck? I mean, it's, you know,
Yes, he was.
I'm just talking about information.
Yeah, of
Absolutely.
course you are.
All right, we got something coming up. We're releasing this weekend. Tom Walpat
Yeah.
is one of the shows.
Dukes
It was a
of
great show.
Hazzard?
Yeah, and he's a singer, very good singer actually,
Yeah.
and does Christmas albums and all kinds of things. And
Yeah.
actually, he told us a little secret about him and John Snyder, but we're not going to tell you about it. You're going to have to watch
Yeah.
the show to see it. So get to PeteandReed.com. They're on there. All the shows are
Yep.
updated. Take you to YouTube, which you can subscribe on. Help us out a whole lot, and we'd really appreciate it. Now, one other thing before we quickly leave here.
Yep.
As you can tell, we're in tourist town because you can hear buses going in behind us, right?
Yep.
Sony Music was so kind enough to allow us and feel that we were worthy to now come and interview their artist.
You know what? We're going to be interviewing Dallas Smith. This guy is so up and coming. He just won a Juno last year for Country Album of the Year, and we get to interview him up close and personal at Stampede Corral in Kitchener. Only media allowed. Only media allowed.
He would be there. And you know what? He's breaking a new record. It's coming out. We're actually going to delay the show for a couple of weeks because we're going to have footage of that new album, and you're going to be able to watch it, but we can't do it before they actually release it.
yeah.
And we believe he's going big time into the States.
Oh,
but
huge.
We're looking so forward to that.
Yeah.
Anyways, so listen. If you get a chance, come on down to Niagara, enjoy it. It's supposed to be a great weekend. We'd love to see you down here. We're always about somewhere. You never know when
Yes.
you might see our cameras.
If you see camera, come say hi. We love that.
All right, enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you next time on the Friday Wrap with Pete and Reed.